This is a Witchspace News Gamescom 2018 special update. I'm Commander Burr. Frontier held a community elite meet at a venue near the Gamescom event in Germany last night, where they showed off at least some of the features arriving in the 3.2 update of Beyond, which I would remind you, ladies and gentlefolk, is now just 5 short days away on the 28th of August by your human calendars. Whilst the event wasn't live streamed, YouTuber Playgyp73 grabbed the all-important presentation stuff on his phone camera and uploaded it to YouTube. If you want to see it, there's a link in the description below. There's also a breakdown of the new features on the Elite Dangerous 2018 roadmap thread on the Frontier forums, which is posted by Cocalatrix and Commander Stuart GT. But I'll just distill the headlines from that for you now. So, the presentation was given by Elite's executive producer Adam Woods, and here's what he had to say. New weapons that are being added to the general outfitting, first of all. Large dumbfire missiles, large seeking missiles, large torpedo launcher, and large multi-cannon turret. No more details were given on any of those. To the human tech broker, they're adding a small shock cannon variant in turreted, gimbaled and fixed flavours. The Guardian tech broker is getting small plasma launcher in turreted and fixed flavours, a small shard cannon in turreted and fixed flavours, and a small Gauss cannon in turreted and fixed flavours. As far as content is concerned, they're adding new planetary surface settlement wing missions, which did pique my interest actually, because that's something I've only just really started experimenting with. I do like ground attack. I'm planning a video on that kind of thing, but I'm frankly quite awful at it at the moment. So yeah, wing mission variants of those really did pique my interest. They've also promised, to no great surprise, more narrative content. That's in the vein of the abandoned settlements with downloadable audio logs that we've seen before. Always very creepy and very atmospheric. I like that stuff. One of the big headlines definitely has to be the adding of engineers to the Colonia region, which I would imagine is going to make the people in Colonia enormously happy, because they haven't got to have a 25,000 light year hike to go and get their FSD upgraded. Apparently there were no real hardcore details given, but they did say that you will have to work through some of the current engineers to unlock the engineers in the Colonia region, and then once you've unlocked those, you can craft and unlock higher level stuff with the Colonia engineers. It sounded very much exactly the same way that the engineers in the bubble work at the moment, unless I'm very much mistaken. So that was good news. It doesn't affect me directly currently. I'm not in Colonia at the moment, but for the guys in Colonia that must be an absolute godsend, quite frankly. Adam then said new ships were being added to the game. Note the plural of that word, ships. He then showed off images of the Crusader ship, which is coming to 3.2. This is the third variant of the Chieftain chassis that we've seen so far, the second being the Challenger. The primary difference here seems to be that the Crusader has the capability to carry a ship-launched fighter, more on that in a second, and has room for 2 more commanders in for full multi-crew capability. Also new in 3.2 is Guardian space-based structures, as was speculated as a result of the 3.2 teaser last week. They showed off what they're calling a Guardian beacon, which was a large space-based structure, and implied that we would need to learn how to interact with it, and that it will ultimately lead us to something. Adam then stated that there was new Guardian technology to be found in Chapter 3, and went off to show off 3 human Guardian hybrid launched fighters called the Trident, the Javelin and the Lance. It wasn't made explicitly clear if these ship-launched fighters would be unlocked as a result of interaction with the Guardian space structures, but to be honest, that's definitely the inference that I took from it. If I had to guess, I think we're looking at a space-based version of the Guardian planetary sites that have to be activated to release blueprints of Guardian technology. that you can then unlock at Guardian Tech Brokers. I'm speculating there, though, as it wasn't explicitly stated. I have to say the new Guardian ship launch fighters look very, very cool and very alien. And they're armed as follows. The Trident variant has plasma repeater weapons, the Javelin has shard cannons, and the Lance carries Gauss cannons. So for the moment that's all we know for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more stuff in this update than Frontier are saying at the moment. That seems to have been their MO in the past. And it's worth remembering again that 3.2 is still one of the smaller updates this year. We still have Chapter 4 of Beyond to look forward to before the end of the year, which is supposedly the largest update this year. All very exciting and just 5 days away. If there's any more significant information released, I'll update with another video again. Until then, thanks so much for making it this far. If you enjoy my videos, please do remember to hit the subscribe button to keep updated as I release more videos, and hit the like button, it really helps the channel. I'll be back later this week with more videos. Until then, as always, 07 Commanders, follow the greens on the way out, and do keep clear of the toast rack. I'll see you next time.